Coaches, just wanted to give you a quick update about tomorrow's offensive play calling roundtable. Really excited about it from 3 to 5 p.m. EST here. Going to be having some great coaches, a couple of college guys, a couple of high school guys who've coached in state championship games. I'll be there myself. Coach Salas is supposed to drop by, and a couple of young coaches as well. And also just wanted to kind of give you an idea of what the framework is going to be like for the play calling roundtable. It's going to be a totally interactive experience. So, man, if you're in the room, you can ask questions. We may ask you questions. Really, we just want to talk about offensive play calling. You're going to have guys that got a ton of experience, and hopefully some guys in there who are wanting to learn from some of these guys who scored a ton of points and won a ton of games. So, feel free. You're going to be able to ask questions whenever you want to ask them. All the presenters are going to have basic questions they're going to answer. Basically, how do you game plan? What are you looking for when you game plan? Do you have a kind of a systematic approach to it? Do you look at certain things for every team, or do you take your whole package in? Do you piecemeal? Just how do you game plan? And just remember, all of these guys aren't necessarily air raid guys. Most of them run some sort of spread offense. Some of them are run dominated. 11 personnel type people. Some of them are 10 personnel type people. Some of them are multiple. So you're going to get some different perspectives from different kind of guys. And our college guys are both D3 guys. So they're playing with players that are closer to what we see at the high school level. So you're not going to see stuff that, Alabama and Oregon and these guys are running, and you're like, I could never do that, or I couldn't call plays like that. The second thing we're going to ask them is, what do you look for when you call plays? Are you looking at a particular part of the field? Are you concentrating on the box? Who do you have looking at the box? Are you looking at walk players? Are you looking at open and closed roofs of the secondary? What are you looking for? A lot of guys have different philosophies on that, and so it'll be interesting to see what they think about that when we get into the roundtable, and just as we share, because I know that's going to be different for so many people. How and why do you make adjustments? What are you looking at? Why do you feel like you need to adjust? Is it because you see a matchup that you like when you go a certain formation? When do you abandon the game plan and go to something different, or when do you shrink and just keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over? Hey, if it doesn't work, doesn't fix it. So how and why do you make adjustments? I think that would be really cool to listen to some veteran coaches talk to you about. So if these are things that you want to do. A lot of you guys reach out to me about playbooks and stuff like that. We got air raid playbooks all over the website. On CoachTube and all of our courses and stuff like that. But, there's something about having a playbook and you look at it and you say, okay, I know what everybody's supposed to do. But really the magic of the air raid is, when do you call it? Why do you call it? So that's why this play calling roundtable is going to be such a must-see event. So you need to come, make plans to be there. And if you're not going to be there, don't worry. We're going to record it. We'll put it up on CoachTube. But if you attend and get your ticket through the seminar, you're going to get it for the $7 instead of what the course cost would be. So it'd be a great thing to do that. Why did you choose your system? So, a lot of these guys aren't, traditionally air raid guys. They're going to be doing different things. Why did you choose your system? I grew up in an I offense in high school, and then I went to East Carolina, played under Steve Logan, which was multiple pro. Then I went to Appalachian, where we were running Nebraska G-load and shotgun and all kind of other stuff. And then when I got to high school, back to the high school level as a coach, we were kind of an spread I type team. And then when I got my first job, we went to a gun, kind of open set with two backs in the backfield. And then I eventually, matriculated over to the air raid back in 2010, 2011. I've been doing that ever since. So, why do these guys choose their system? What makes it happy? Why are wing T guys wing T guys? And then here's another one. This is, one of my great Mike Leach moments, is when he talks about offensive balance. So we're going to ask these guys, what is your definition of balance? Are you looking at touches? Are you looking at yardage potential? What are you looking at in balance? The term is, I call it 12 passes and 12 runs. Is that balance? What are you looking at? So I think that's really important too, because I think we would all agree that a balanced offense is the hardest one to stop. So once again, man, make plans to join us Sunday, tomorrow, May 21st at 3 p.m. Eastern time. And like I said, if you can't make it, go ahead and get your ticket anyway and reserve your live recording on the replay, because it's going to be much cheaper than if you buy the course on CoachTube, because I'm telling you right now, this is going to be one of the hottest CoachTube courses out there, just because of the information that it's going to present. So go ahead and add it to go ahead and add it to your library, because it's going to be something that you can look back on as you grow as a play caller, and maybe get one or two nuggets, which always, anytime I go to a seminar or a clinic, man, if I can bring one nugget away, I feel like it was worth my time. And like I said, if you sign up, no matter what platform you're seeing this video on, just use the promo code Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook. And you'll get $8 off your ticket and be able to get in for $7. You can register right now over at airraidnation.com. Just type your promo code in the box, and I hope to see you tomorrow afternoon so we can all learn how to call plays better, so we can all learn how to spin it to win.